Marshall Pemiwa. He is the General Manager, Sogam Beer Business. Thank you for coming. We've got Mr. Edwin Karuo, who's our Regional Manager, North. Mr. Kelvin Makoni, our Regional Manager, South. Ms. Patience Dingani, Marketing Manager, Sogam Beer Business. And we also got Mr. Brian Kareba, who is our Regional Manufacturing Executive, as well as Mr. Alan Baiwa, who is our HR Executive. And we also have the Premier Soccer League CEO, Mr. Kenny Debele, representative of the Premier Soccer League teams who are here present, the media. Thank you all for coming. Just a few housekeeping issues before we get the show on the road. So our toilets, if you go down and you turn to your right. Tournament in Zimbabwe, the Chibuku Super Cup. Last year it was won by Malawi Chiefs. They walked away with $75,000. Who is going to walk away with the cool $75,000 this year? I see there are new teams in the league. We've got Ritanis, Wange. I see that their representatives are here.
coveted trophy, the Chibuku Super Cup, and the prize, of course. Clubs and soccer supporters are probably doing their usual iterations. Pele, may his soul rest in peace, was right when he said it's undoubtedly the world's most beautiful game. I thank you.
Thanks, Marshall. You sold yourself out when you started talking about your team wanting to win it this year. And immediately I knew which team you support. But don't worry, I'm not going to send you out. We'll talk about it when it wins. Yeah. This is the premier knockout competition in Zimbabwe football. And just like what Marshall was saying, last year there was a big final at Barberfield Stadium. And the teams that were there, you know, they never got into the final. The Lion Chiefs, the Reptiles, and people were saying, okay, so are we going to see people coming to watch this game? But we had a huge turnout at Barberfield Stadium, you know, underlining the importance and the place of the Chibuku Super Cup tournament. It's a huge tournament, and we're going to see fireworks this season. So I'm going to call upon Mr. Kenny Ndebele to come forward. He is the Premier Soccer League CEO for his remarks. Let's clap for him.
Mine is the presidential icon.
Thank you, Marshall. Director of Ceremony. General Manager Sogambia, Mr. Pemio. Mr. Makoni, the Regional Manager Sogambia Business. Mr. Karo, the Regional Manager Sogambia Business. Ms. Dingani, the Marketing Manager Sorghum Beer Business, the Delta Beverages Executive and staff, the Premier Soccer League Board of Governors here present, the Premier Soccer League Club representatives, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my privilege, as I stand before you representing the chairman, Mr. Farai Jerry, who is out in the bush on other business. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to this Chibuku Super Cup draw. Since the inception, the Chibuku Super Cup has always provided us with an exciting brand of football that has had us sitting on the edge of our seats. The talent, the skill, and the determination exhibited by our teams on the field of play is unmatched. In the previous editions of the tournament, we have managed to spread the game to Triangle, Bulawayo, Zishawani, and Ngezi. So we look forward to reaching all the corners of Zimbabwe. It is encouraging to note that the tournament grows in grandeur every year. We are confident of bringing excitement and gratification to the fans as they enjoy the game of football while tasting the goodness of Chibuku Super. Forever the goodness, as you can see. Last season, we witnessed two ambitious clubs, Herentals College Football Club and Bulawayo Chiefs Football Club, outclassing their opponents to deliver a historic final that attracted thousands of fans on a Sunday afternoon at Field Stadium in Bulawayo. Bulawayo Chiefs claimed their first victory, their first major trophy, since the promotion to the Premier Soccer League. They were promoted in 2018, and then 2022 they were there to clinch. So those that have not clinched it, they will have to work hard. The Rentals lost to an Arthur Musiwa's goal. That's all what Amakosa Mate needed to clinch the title. As usual, we look forward to a fiercely contested encounter this year and more goals on the field of play. On behalf of the Premier Soccer League, I would like to pay special tribute to Delta Beverages through the support that we have received in order for us to develop the game and provide entertainment to our local legion of fans around the country. We value your immense contribution, and I would also like to extend our gratitude to club sponsors and partners for their support. With the Premier Soccer League anchored on Delta Beverages, you will realize that we've got more corporates that have come to participate in our game of football. And these investors or partners, sponsors of clubs, have really worked very hard in terms of coming up with a new stadium. So in the last 8 or 10 years, we've seen new, beautiful stadium being built around the country. This is the confidence of fans. I also want to acknowledge the tremendous support we get from the media. Thank you for ensuring that football reaches all corners of Zimbabwe and beyond. Allow me to thank our key partners, our broadcasting partner, Zim Papers Television Network, ZTN, and all our stakeholders for the continuous support. We are grateful to the fans and to the entire football community for their love of the game. The behind-the-scenes team, thank you for ensuring that we have a smooth-flowing tournament each year. A huge thank you to everyone in the room. Your collective efforts, cooperation, and resilience has seen us continue to grow the game of football. We look forward to delivering a captivating football experience. I wish all the participating teams a magnificent football performance and good sportsmanship. I urge you all to abide by the rules and regulations of the competition. We look forward to enjoying the game and all its rituals and its beauty. I thank you.
Thank you, Kenny. Let's give him another round of applause. So I know a lot of you are waiting to see which team is going to be playing which team. So I was just looking at the results that were played in the league this past weekend. Dynamo's winning by 5-1 against Yada. Would Yada want to play Dynamos again? Highlanders, top of the table clash, winning against Ngezi Platinum Stars. Would they want to play again? I don't know how it's going to be. Let me call upon Robo Tabe to come forward for the draw procedure and format, and then we're going to see who is going to be playing who.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Howard. So, just waiting for the draw procedure format to come up on the screen. Nothing much has changed materially from the way we normally do this draw. But just for the purposes of clarity, I'm going to explain a few concepts as we move along the presentation so that all teams understand exactly how the competition will be run. So there are 18 teams that will participate in this competition. And the Super Cup tournament will traditionally be participated by the registered 18 PSL member clubs on a knockout tournament. So it's one game. If a team is beaten, we move on to the next match. The teams shall be ranked and drawn as per their Kasolaga PSL Match Day 17 log standings, which is the stage where we are now. The top 14 teams automatically qualify for the first round draw. The teams on position 15 to 18 shall play a preliminary playoff match with the winner of each match qualifying for the first round to join the 14 teams to make them 16. So this is how our log table standing is at match day 17 of the Kasolaga Premier Soccer League. So as we can see, Highlanders, Ngezi Platinum Stars, Marika Diamonds, Dynamos FC, Chicken Wing FC, FC Platinum, Caps United and Herentals FC are teams that will be seeded as the home teams. The teams 9 to 14 automatically qualify to the first round draw right up to Singapore. Teams 15 to 18, that is Shesha, Yada, Crayball and Black Rhinos have to play the preliminary match playoff. So the preliminary round will be on 9 August, which is a Wednesday. Round 1, 12 to 18 August. The quarterfinals are scheduled for 23 to 24 September. The semifinals 28 to 29 October. And our grand finale should be on the 25th of November 2023. As we said, the first round of matches to be played will be the preliminary draw. The preliminary draw is already set and cast in stone. That is, team on position number 15 will play the team on position number 18. The team on position 16 will play the team on position 17. The winners of these two matches will then join the other 8 teams, the other 6 teams to be drawn against the 8 already seeded teams. So the preliminary draw results are as follows. Yada FC, which is on position 16, will play Crayball Bullets, which is on position 17. Shesham FC will play Black Rhinos, which is on position 18. Right, as we say, the teams positioned 1 to 8 shall be seeded for the first round draw and shall play their first round match as the home team. The teams positioned 9 to 14, including the winners of the preliminary round playoffs, shall be paired against the top 8 seeded teams. The draw procedure shall be as follows. The first team drawn shall play the first top seeded team, which is Highlanders FC. The second team drawn shall play the second most top seeded team, which is against Platinum Stars FC, etc., etc. So we can dive straight into it, and to assist me with the draw, I'll call upon the General Manager, Sogambia Business, Mr. Kemiwa. Please come closer. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we shall pick our first team. So this first team draw shall play against Highlanders FC. Okay. Okay, the team to play against Highlanders FC is Bulawayo Chiefs FC, Bulawayo Derby on the cards. So that's our first pick match. We go for the second fixture. Right. Triangle United FC will be paired against Ngezi Platinum Stars FC. Alright, we go for our third fixture. This team will play against Manika Diamonds FC. That will be the winner of Shesham and the Plague Rhinos preliminary match. On to fixture number 4, that will meet and play Dynamos FC. Simba Bola FC. That's another interesting pair. Next fixture, this is the team that will play against Chibuku FC. The Chibuku FC being the home team. Green Fuel FC. The next team to be picked will play the current Kasulaga Premier Soccer League champions, FC Platinum. And that team is the winner between Yada FC and Craig Bullets FC. On to pick number 7. This team will meet Caps United FC. I'm not sure how Mr. Premier is feeling because from my guess he must support either the blue or the green. I think the reaction will tell us. Right, Wange FC Chipangano, set to meet Caps United FC. And our final fixture, just for confirmation's purposes, this team should be paired up with Herenga's FC in the 8th and final fixture. ZPC Kariba FC. So back to you, Mr. MC. Thank you very much, Mr. Premier.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. So let me just run through again the fixtures. So remember, we're starting with the preliminary round, which will be on Wednesday, the 9th of August. And these are the bottom 4 teams. Yada playing against Craven Bullets. Shesham will take on Black Rhinos. And the winners from these games will go into the first round. And the first round will be played the weekend of the 12th to the 13th of August. And we'll see Highlanders play against Bulawayo Chiefs. Remember, these two teams met again last year, and Highlanders were beaten by Bulawayo Chiefs, who were the eventual champions. Ngezi playing against Triangle. Manika Diamonds will play the winner of Shesham and Rhinos match, which will be played on the Wednesday before. Then Dynamos take on Simba Bora. This will be interesting. I see Isaiah Mfuruza is here, former Dynamos chairman, now with Simba Bora. I'm sure he will be praying. Isaiah, you know all the culture that's there at Dynamos, and your inside knowledge, I don't know if it's going to translate onto the field of play. Chibuku will be playing against Green Fuel. FC Platinum will take on the winner of the match between Yada and Cranbourne Bullets. Then Caps United will play Wange, and Rentals will play ZPC Kariba. And then the quarterfinals penciled in on the weekend of the 23rd and 24th of September, with the semi-finals played on the 28th and the 29th of October, and the big final on the 25th of November. So we'll see who gets to the final from these teams. It's going to be interesting. I see some interesting matchups here. Blaue Chiefs will be fencing their chances against Highlanders. Highlanders really playing well at the moment. Are we going to see them? I don't know. But Mr. Pevua, you gave yourself away. I didn't say it. Rodo just said we are going to see how he's going to respond. And he responded. So this just leaves. Who's the marketing manager, Gambia Business, our HR executive, Mr. Allen Baiwa, Mr. Brian Karemba, who's our regional manufacturing executive, the Premier Soccer League CEO, Mr. Kenny Debele,
Tanya.